Hello, hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the things I did in my intro to graphics design class. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're new, hello, my name is Elma. I do many types of videos here on my YouTube channel, and if you guys like the videos that I do, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down there, and let's get started. So before I get started, I wanted to tell you guys that this class was about 5 weeks. It is called Intro to Computer Graphics. So I'm going to show you like the projects that we did for this class. So we learned the basics of Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. So I'm going to show you my projects that I did first on Illustrator. So I'm going to show it to you guys on my computer. So let's get started. So when we started Illustrator, we had to learn the basics, and the first project that we did was on how to like connect tools, like shapes, and make like tools, and we did this right here. We did this tool, and it's basically connecting different shapes and using like blending modes and all that stuff, and we created this right here. So this was one of the first things that we did in that class. The second thing I think was to also like use different tools and make this pencil. So you like connect triangles, rectangles with like round ends, and it made like this pencil right here. The next thing that we did was to trace out an image of a boy, which are these lines right here, and then like make his eyes, like his eyes are different circles, and connect them. Also make the mouth. One thing that was really difficult for me was doing the round part right here, and also like coloring it in. That was a little bit difficult for me at the beginning, but we could ask her questions and she would help us, and we created this. The next thing that we did was a pear, I believe. If I can find it. So we learned how to use the pencil on here, and we created this pear. We used a certain like brush tool on Illustrator to create this right here. And this one was also one of my favorites that came out a little bit better. So I'm gonna show you what she gave us. So every time we were in class, she would give us like a paper like this, and like give us like the instructions on how to do it, but we could also ask her questions. So this page is from InDesign. She would print it out for us, and it will have like step 1, step 2, step 3, and then she would check it and give you 10 out of 10 if you got a 10 out of 10. So, and the next thing that was also one of my favorite things that we did on Adobe Illustrator was this giraffe right here. I really love the way it came out. So for the giraffe, we actually used different colors. If you guys can see right here, it's not like a normal giraffe, so we used different colors, creating backgrounds, certain like patterns for the palm tree, and like that. So I really love this one. So our final project for Adobe Illustrator was to take a picture of a building of the school we go to, and take a picture of that building, and we had to like use shapes and like different shapes to create the building. So I took the building that is next to our building, which this building that I took a picture is a humanities building, and I actually park in front, and so I took the picture of this building, and I decided to do this one. So this is how it looks like. Here's a picture. I'm gonna see. So here's a picture that I took of it. Here's like a pile of sand and palm trees. So I'm gonna show you the one that came out as the final result. So this is how mine came out. So I use squares, rectangles. I use squares to make the windows. I looked up a tutorial on how to do a palm tree on YouTube, and that's how it came out. I did like the pile of sand. It came out okay. I used the grainy effects to make it look like that. So I didn't have enough time to do the detailing in the clouds, in the grass, because I was already a little bit behind schedule and we had to turn it in. But anyway, I did get an A on this right here. So this is how my final project came out. So the next project that we did was for Photoshop. So now I'm going to talk about Photoshop. So first she showed us like the basic things of Photoshop. So how to like touch and repair, how to do like different effects on Photoshop. Here's another one, how to use layers. So the first thing that we did was basically we had to cut the like vegetables out and put them on right here. And so what I did cut it out. I'm going to show you my final result that came out. So this is how my final result came out. So I cut out the vegetables and put them on the cutting board, and so that was simple how to do that one. The next thing I believe we did was what was it? The next thing I think that we did was to make this lion blend in with like a this flower, I can't remember, a dandelion. Blend in the lion with the dandelion, and I really love this one. Mine came out a little bit good. The only thing that I couldn't get was the color of it. But anyway, this is how mine came out. I didn't get the brown effect that the other one had that she made, but this is how mine came out. So the other thing that we did was like the retouch and repair. We had to fix like certain things on this image, and I fixed it. So the final project for Photoshop, well, let me show you the other thing first. So for this one right here, we had to make the person have like less wrinkles, a brighter smile, and I did do that, like retouch his face and all that stuff. So it's amazing how you could use Photoshop for all of this stuff. So the next thing, well, the final project that we did was we had to take certain images and combine them to make one image. It had to be an image that it was like surreal image. So I did two actually. Wait, I'm forgetting about something. So the next thing that we did before that one, we had to make like this postcard right here. We had to get a picture and do this, and this one's how mine came out. So this is a pineapple, a flower, and it was basically a postcard, and this is how mine came out. So I don't know if I can find hers. I don't think I have hers on here. She gave us an example on how to do it. But anyway, so the final project was to make a surreal image. Where is it at? So here is one of them. So I took 3 pictures and combined them together. So I took this girl, which is one picture, and this like garden right here. If I can find the picture, I'll insert it in a few minutes. So here's like 5 faces of the moon. That was one image. So it's 3 pictures in one. So this is one of them. This is how this came out, and I'll show you guys the second one on the screen. I don't know where I left my other flash drive, can't seem to find it, but anyway, this is the one that I turned in, and she really loved it. There were some other ones that were really nice, but I don't have pictures of them at all. But anyway, so this one's mine for Photoshop. So the last program that we learned how to use was InDesign, and InDesign for me was a little bit difficult because it's something that you have to use to lay out the layout letters. And so I actually got EB on the last project that you had to turn in, and it was the last day, and I did get a B, but I didn't understand InDesign really well. I had heard from somebody else that they didn't like InDesign, but anyway, it's just a program to lay out certain, like, how to lay out or to create a cover of a magazine. For our project that we did was to we created a cover of a magazine. That was one thing that we did. We also had to lay out like a newspaper sort of paper, which I don't have, and I also don't have the last project that we had for that class because we just turned it in and left it on the computer, and she checked it. So so we used InDesign. I don't have the projects. We did 3 projects for that one, and I can't find any of them. But anyway, so I learned so many things in this class for intro to graphics, and I am so excited to take Photoshop during the fall, this fall that's coming up. It's a little bit more of Photoshop, and I really like Photoshop and how you can play around with things, create different like filters and all that stuff. So this class was really one of the best classes that I took. I did get a 95 in the class. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a design that I recently did on my computer, if I can find it. Where did I put it up? So here is the image that I did for my design that I recently did, and it's basically a honeycomb shapes, and it has like different pictures. I used Illustrator for this design. I got the pictures, the free copyrighted pictures from unsplash.com, I believe it is, and it has free pictures that you can use for your design stuff. And so I created this, and I really love it. And I also actually did use it for a notebook that I did, and a zip pouch. If you guys want to purchase any of those products, I'll leave you guys the link in the description box. You guys would help me out with that. I created the zip pouch and the notebook cover with this design, and the other one has a live, love, laugh. So I basically learned so many things in this class. So if you guys are interested in graphic designing, let me know, and let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's pretty long, but anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.